In this segment, we're going to be talking about mental intensity. Now, if this is your first time, please do me a big favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Let's get straight into it. Mental intensity. Look, there are certain things in this life that you're going to have to raise your mental mind in order to achieve them. Point blank, period. To run this program, to run this podcast, to do it, there's a certain level of mental intensity and a mental level that I must understand that is necessary for me to be successful. I understand that in the game of basketball, and I understand that in the game of life. What is your mental intensity set to? If there's a number between 1 to 10, what level of the scale are you on? Where are you at when it comes to your intensity to the game of basketball that you have for yourself? You have to understand, in order to get to a new level, there are certain things that you must sacrifice in order to get there. It might be sleep. It might be time with friends. It might be times with loved ones, a girlfriend. It might be times with your family members, your kid. There is a certain level of mentality that you must have in order to reach the goals that you want in your life. Many times I always use basketball, but you have to understand that the intensity that you need in life, because basketball is just an integral part. There's so many different segments that are attached to this life of basketball, specifically an overseas life of basketball, that you must be able to do, or there's a level that you must reach in order to even have this career. Your work ethic has to become impeccable. You have to understand that you can no longer be at a level 2 and last for 10 years, last for 5 years. Whatever you thought you brought into the game, and I want to really clarify that, because most people might think I mean by going out and training and hiring a trainer, or whatever that may be. Yes, that is necessary. But I mean, what are you doing in your mind intentionally to strengthen your mind to deal with all of the obstacles that will come your way? I like to reference Kobe a lot because he was, to me, the epitome and the definition of mental toughness and mental intensity. Why? Because he will go into a gym and train doing the basics over and over and over and over. That is a different level of mental intensity that you must have to go in and do the boring stuff. The stuff that you don't want to do, the simple crossover, the simple layups, the things that are not pretty, the things that are not flashy, the things that don't make you get all the likes, the things that makes the people cheer for you, the things that are done in the dark when no one else is watching, and to do it over and over and over, and in his case, even after you've seen success, even after you've tasted a little bit of what it's like to be on top. What are you doing? What are you doing to raise the level of your mindset to go further than that? Because there's always another level. How are you training your brain to be strong enough to not get bored? And times that you don't want to do things. There's been days, plenty of days, I did not want to get up and go to the gym and lift. There's been days I did not want to go and do ball handling drills. But I understand, in order to make it to another level, in order to improve my life, in order to reach this desired level, if there is such a thing of a desired level, when do you reach the point where you feel as if my intensity level to the game is sufficient enough for me? It's sufficient enough to win championships. It's sufficient enough to win 10 championships. If you're tuning into this, we're tuning into one thing, and that's greatness. The fact that you're hearing this means that you're great. Even if you know it or not. Even if you can see it or not. You must understand that the fact that you even stumbled upon this is because this is where greatness lives. Because it's already inside of you. You just haven't raise your intensity level in your mind to dive down deep and pull it out. You haven't been doing the work required of you to make it manifest. You haven't been doing everything that is non-negotiable for you to become a great individual. Not just a basketball player, but to become a great individual first, because to be great, there is levels and there are steps that you must take. There's sacrifices you must make. And what we must understand in this pursuit of becoming and finding our greatness, we can't look around on the people on the left or right. We can only look at that person in the mirror in front of us and challenge that person every single day and ask, are you doing what it takes to be great? Are you raising the intensity level that is necessary for us to be great? Those are questions you must ask yourself. Only you and your soul and God knows if you're doing whatever it takes to reach that level that you desire to be, the desire that is required of you, that is the level of intensity that is needed to become great. I can't speak nothing else. I can't speak mediocrity. I can't speak laziness. That's not in my core. That's not in my soul. That's not in my mind. That's not in my spirit. So I'm not going to come on here and play you guys to make you think that that's what you can get there and get to being great by being mediocre, having a mediocre life, a mediocre work ethic, or just barely getting by to just get to where you need to go and become a great athlete. That won't work. Your mindset must first get to another level. You have to put the pressure on yourself to get to another level. You must raise that intensity in yourself to get to another level. I don't care what it is. Your mindset must be geared. If it's from 1 to 10, if you are at a level 2, you won't be able to handle the greatness that is waiting for you at level 8. You can't get to the level 10. You must move up. You must increase your intensity level to achieve and be able to sustain the greatness that is waiting for you when you do reach that level 10. You can't skip the steps. You must do what is required of you at all times in order to be great. These are questions you must ask yourself. What is the intensity level that I am at currently, and what must I do to move up? What am I willing to sacrifice to raise my intensity level? What am I going to not negotiate with to get to the next level? These are all the questions you must ask yourself. In all aspects of life, you must be able to raise your intensity level of your mind first. Where your mind goes, your body follows, everything goes with it. Remember the Matrix, the old movie? If y'all are old enough to watch the first Matrix, and he was in a simulation and he said, man, he said, it's not real. I thought this was not real. And what did they say? The mind makes it real. The body can't live without the mind. What is your mind set to? What level is your mind set to? Is it set to a greatness level? What are you doing to raise that level of awareness and intensify to pull out what is required to be great? That's all I got for this segment, man. I'm not even going to take all day. You must understand what you need to do to raise that intensity level to go to the next level. Look. Hey guys, thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe on our YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and wherever you listen to your podcast. I greatly appreciate it.